It's another episode of VIN Decoder, the series where we decode the VIN of your car. This past month's winner is our friend Jelly Jordy, and we are so excited to dig into the hidden past of Jelly's 2010 Nissan Altima. I owned a 2004 Altima, and let me tell you, these cars go hard. Known for its reliable and sturdy build, the Nissan Altima is a staple of classic sedans. It's no wonder that Jelly's 2010 is still going strong. I mean, look at this cantilever display with the hidden disc changer. This car hits different, honey. Let's get into this VIN's details. Jelly, your first question for us was about the original MSRP on the car and if we had the original window sticker. Typically, if we had a window sticker, it would be here under the VIN's top level details, but I did some digging for you. Your Altima's trim was the 4-door SL, and its original MSRP was $21,840. It was ranked by US News and World Report as number 10 in the affordable midsize sedan category of that year, behind the Honda Accord, the Toyota Camry, and the Mazda 6. Now let's decode your VIN. Up first, we have your country code, which is 1 for the United States. N is your manufacturer code, which is Nissan, and 4 is your vehicle type, which is sedan. This section tells us that the car has a 2.5-liter engine and front-wheel drive. It also has codes for your trim, which is SL, meaning standard luxury. The A in this middle section denotes the model year code, which is 2010. A comes up every 10 years, so 1980, 1990, 2000, and 2010. And this C here denotes the assembly plant code, which is the Nissan Canton, Mississippi assembly plant. Opened on May 27, 2003, Nissan Canton sits on 1,038 acres that used to be farmland, and it was the first ever vehicle assembly plant in the state of Mississippi. The plant is humongous, with 5,000 employees inside, who churn out 1,123 cars a day. Now, the next mystery you wanted us to solve, Jelly, was if the car had been in any accidents and some previous info about the owners. Well, you are the 4th owner of your Nissan Altima, and your car hasn't been in so much as a fender bender. And considering it's a 2010, that's like a miracle. So good for you, Jelly. Your Altima came off the assembly line on February 9th, 2010, and was immediately transported to Bill Rapp Superstore in Syracuse, New York. It took 9 days for the car to be delivered because they had to drive it cross-country. Bill Rapp still has car dealerships in Syracuse, but the one that sold your car has since closed. Here's a photo inside the former Bill Rapp Nissan, and because I'm Delulu, my detective skills brought me to this magazine cover, which is Time magazine from February 2013. So then I was able to search through dealership press releases from after this magazine came out and found that Bill Rapp sold his Nissan dealership in Syracuse to the McGuire family of dealerships in November 2015. Anyway, owner number 1 bought your Altima on March 31st, 2010 and took really good care of it. Owner number 1 has almost 50 maintenance records on the CARFAX. Owner number 1 had the car for almost 7 years and drove it over 146,000 miles. And then they sold it at auction. Peep little CARFAX here, letting you know that auctions are very normal. The car was bought at auction by Crest Acura, who got it on February 27th, 2010, and then it was listed in their inventory by March. And then owner number 2 picked it up on April 10th, 2017. Owner number 2 also took great care of your Altima, Jelly. They have a bunch of maintenance reports on the CARFAX, and they drove it less than 7,500 miles a year. Now, owner number 3 is a little sus because they owned your Altima for less than 9 months and clocked only a few hundred miles on it. They were driving it around Binghamton, got some light bulbs replaced, and then put it back up for sale, which normally means in the used car market that they flipped the car. It can be kind of shady, but considering the state of the market and how used car prices keep rising and rising, it can be a very profitable business flipping them. But Jelly, the happy ending is that you got your Altima in January of this year, and now you're ready to drive off into the sunset. Thank you so much for the opportunity to decode your VIN. I'll be sending you your complimentary CARFAX vehicle history report. And we hope you have many more wonderful years with your Nissan Altima.